to the Australian Championship.
Shot up the post and in. Continue to make history.
This rivalry burns as bright as ever.
That is just spectacular. It's incredible. Fairy tale.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TK Shutter Reserve. Everything is on the line in this one, in the round 5 of the Australian Championship. The MetroStars, they need all 3 points to keep the inaugural Oz Championships alive. At the other end, Bayswater, they need a point to secure their passage through to the next round, the surprise packet of the tournament so far. It is 19 degrees in Adelaide today, 4 p.m. local time, and a good crowd is building up here for what promises to be a very, very exciting game of football. South Melbourne through to the next round. They've made it 5 from 5, and Moreton City Excelsior joining them in the next round. Heidelberg United have also secured their passage, while Marconi are just about there as well now. In Group C, everything's still on the line there as well, similarly to Group D, but Avondale can secure their passage through with a point against Northwest Sydney Spirit this afternoon, while in our group, well, the MetroStars, as mentioned earlier, they need the points to make for a very, very exciting final round of competition in Group D. West Apia, winning on Friday night, have just about secured their spot in the final 8. Next week they take on Bayswater City at Leichhardt Oval. You can see the crowd there building quite nicely this afternoon. As I said, good weather for football. As the two teams now make their way out onto the pitch. MetroStars in their yellow and red, and the Nerazzurri of Bayswater in the blue and black stripes. These two, when they clashed earlier on in the competition, it was a fiery one, to say the least. Bayswater coming away with a 1-0 win, thanks to a Giles Davies goal. That one, all that was needed for the 3 points, and Bayswater still undefeated after 4 games of competition so far. MetroStars last week suffered a really tough point in the end they had to settle for. I'll give you the opportunity to let us know who you think will win by scanning the QR code on screen right now. Do you think MetroStars will get the job done, or will Bayswater continue their undefeated start to the Australian Championship? I'll go through the lineups for you now quickly. MetroStars head coach Danny Greystone names an unchanged 11 for this one. Cody Ostrich has been outstanding in goal for the MetroStars, while experienced captain Fabian Barbieri will lead from midfield. Leading scorer Michael Chidatini leads the line, currently scored on 2 goals for the championship, scoring last week as well at Leichhardt Oval. For Bayswater, well, for the 5th straight game now, no changes to Matt Sparrow's back 4, with last weekend's goal scorer and captain Luke Palmety leading the defence. Midfield trio of Giles Davies, Declan Hughes and Jonathan Corness remain unchanged. The only change in the squad is at the point of the attack, with a robust Christian Jackson out of the squad, replaced by Oliver Legalia. And Legalia did start the opening games for Bayswater, but hasn't the last 2, back into Matt Sparrow's starting 11. There is Danny Greystone, being in charge now of the South Australian side, led them to the premiership, and hoping to give themselves a fighting chance next week when they host Sydney United at this same venue. Hasn't Matt Sparrow enjoyed a fairy tale Australian Championship. Nobody expected his side to be where they are, but they have the chance to reclaim top spot after Apia took it off them with their win on Friday night against Sydney United. But what a championship it has been for them. Really the headline side so far with all they've achieved already. And they can secure passage, as mentioned earlier, with just a point, Bayswater. That's why there is so much on the line for both of these two teams. In fact, should Bayswater lose today and lose next week to Apia, they may in fact miss out on going through to the next stage after being, as I said, the fairy tale so far. It could become a very depressing story very quickly for Matt Sparrow's team. They're disciplined, they're aggressive, they're intense, and they make it very difficult for teams to play football with a real in-your-face attitude. It's got them to where they are, and I'm sure we're not going to expect anything different this afternoon. Kickoff just about to get underway. Declan Woods blows the whistle. Our referee for today's game, assistant referees Nick Allagan and Cameron Wright, and the fourth official Tom Brinkworth. That's an early heavy challenge there by Lachlan Barr. Declan Woods saw nothing wrong with that, but I think that's Patrick Lowry that stayed on the ground. No stranger to dishing out some tough tackles himself. Suffers one inside the opening seconds of this one. There wasn't much in it. They just seemed to come together, Barr and Lowry. And Lowry coming off second best with a cork to the thigh. Now painful those, but definitely not intentional from Lachlan Barr. In the spirit of Movember. See a few moustaches around the field, no doubt. All for a good cause. The game will get restarted now. Lachlan Barr in possession. And he passed to Noah McNamara. And Lowry back on the park and showing his aggressiveness straight away, putting the MetroStars defence under pressure. Sam Mitchinson sees that one out. He'll take the throw. Bayswater started quite well last week, and they sort of got things going in their way very, very early on. A red card to Jordan Ivancic last week after 5 minutes of play. Really set the game up for Bayswater, and they took the game by the scruff of the neck. They ran away to a 3-0 lead, but they've got to defend here early on now. Chance for Sotira, and straight into the hands of Luis Italiano. The Bayswater keeper tested very early. Threw a little too easy there. And Sotira with the effort, singing the palms of the Bayswater keeper. Sotira, only 3 minutes in, but been very involved already. Visa. His pass intercepted and cleared away. Bayswater sitting a deep block, and MetroStars too much the same, so it'll be interesting which team comes out to try and attack. It's got to be the MetroStars, though. They need the 3 points. Bayswater can take the risk and sit and attack on the counter. We saw how dangerous that was last week. They scored 3 goals from it. Did go to sleep at a point in the second period, allowed Sydney United back in the game, and they can't afford that against the MetroStars. South Australian premiers will take full advantage. They've got enough experience and quality in the squad to really damage Bayswater. Ball cleared forward. All the way back to Cody Ostrich. He was quite busy last week against West Tapia to make a few key saves. Ball played forward now. Looking for Thomas Visser. Visser gets his head up, squares up the defender, gets into the area, cuts it back now. The Walls. Switch ball again. This time to Scott Nagel. Fortunatau. Barbiero, sorry. Back for Bar. Keeping possession. The MetroStars waiting for the opportunity to try and thread the needle. Here's Nagel again. And they're very disciplined defensively. Bayswater, as I said, they haven't changed their defensive back four in all 4 games so far. Last week when Jackson Stevens came off, it was when they conceded 2 quick goals. So any interruption to what Bayswater has defensively can really ruffle the feathers and allow the MetroStars in. But this back four are doing a job so far in the competition. Fortunatau. Fortunatau with a good switch across field. Nagel. Well defended there by Southgate. McNamara. Back for Nagel, now McNamara again. Great ball forward. He's Satira. Fortunatau, Barbiero. Under pressure here, Bayswater, they've given possession away. High ball up, it's a bit windy. Tough to deal with, they have though. And the breaks here now for Walls. And left there by the captain, Palmatier. Not happy with the referee not calling a foul earlier. Italiano will get things restarted with the goal kick now. Palmatier heads away. And Legali hasn't seen much of the ball. And dropping a little deeper to get involved now. Here's Visser. Fortunatau. Walls was forced backwards. McNamara. Cross comes into the air. It's a decent ball. Palmatier reacted well. MetroStars keep the pressure on. Barbiero back for Fortuna Tau. Intercepted pass there, but they win it straight back for MetroStars. And it looks as though we're going to see a lot of this for the majority of the game. First 10 minutes of this one have been all inside the Bayswater half. Let's see how long they can really hold this line. Being under constant pressure for 90 minutes, if this is what they're expected, and the shot there not quite close enough from Fortuna Tau. They'll probably have to resort to some long shots. Bayswater sitting so deep and inviting the pressure. Strong header there from Fortuna Tau. And this is where Bayswater can be dangerous. Lowry crosses into the box, cleared away. And despite all their possession so far, Bayswater, as soon as they look to break against MetroStars, MetroStars defence will need to be disciplined themselves. Given away too easily there, but the favour returned quickly by the home side. And generally when a defence isn't tested, they can become, I won't say the word lazy, but definitely complacent, and that's where they can be punished, and particularly from a team high in confidence like Bayswater is at the moment. And now Southgate pushing forward. Well defended though. And across comes Corness to make the challenge. A long ball over the top, testing the Bayswater defence, and across came Palmatier to head out. Back to peppering the Bayswater goal again now. Moving the ball left to right, waiting for that one opportunity to break through these walls. Satira wanted it on the edge of the area. Cross comes in, and that's easy for Italiano. And you can see that Bayswater's come into this one. They know that the point is all they need. They'll waste time from the kickoff, really. And now we'll try and make the MetroStars work and work and work for this goal. And they'll be happy to just defend their own. Free kick goes the way of Bayswater. It was a late challenge. Wasn't that one? He came from before that. I think it was a late challenge from Satira. That led to the whistle. Now Bayswater with a chance to lift one up in toward the box and put Cody Ostrich under some pressure perhaps. Ball's lifted forward. Palmatier was there. Headed away by the MetroStars. Stevens lets that go out for a throw. He'll take the long throw. And the wind sort of held that one up. Hayden Edwards tried to poke it forward, but it got blocked, and MetroStars straight the other way. In position again now. Nagel with the throw for the home side. Aside from that Sortita strike in the 3rd minute, MetroStars haven't really tested Luis Italiano yet for all their possession and all their field position. It's been Bayswater that's held firm. Haven't allowed their opponent a clear-cut chance just yet. And now one for Lagalia to chase, and Lagalia got there first but couldn't head the ball into his path. When he done that, I think McNamara may have struggled to keep up with the pacey striker. And now here's Vissa spreading the ball wide. Cittadini, Vissa cuts it back, and there's no one there in a yellow and red jersey. It was a good opportunity for the home side, but no one arrived at the back post. Cittadini drifting wide there to get in possession of the ball. Allowing Satira and Vissa to both make forward central runs. Nagel, back to Vissa. Force back and almost getting caught there for Tunatau. Just getting the pass out. McNamara. Ball played forward and got there first, Satira did, but wins a corner. The first of the afternoon for the home team. Christian Satira getting onto that one and forcing Sam Mitchardson to play it out of play. Now an opportunity for a cross into the area. Hamish Gow with the in-swinging left foot. Ball goes in toward the far post, but it's a disappointing corner. Too much on that. Didn't put the visitors under any pressure. This is a must-win game for the MetroStars. They need 3 points to keep their Australian Championship alive. A point won't be enough. It will for their opponents, who then come next week to Sydney, knowing that another point will be enough to secure top spot of the group. And I think for Bayswater, progressing out of this group, which was considered a tough group at the start, would have been a special moment. But to finish top and coming into match day 6, knowing that you can still finish top, they would be absolutely ecstatic with that. Not happy with the foul there on goals. Davies. Matt Sparrow and the Bayswater bench. Let's see, getting up straight away, Sparrow, and letting Declan Woods know what he thought about that. Declan Hughes delivered some excellent free kicks last week, crosses this one into the area. The keeper, Ostrich, just fumbled that for a moment and recovered well. But Lagalia and Jackson Stevens were thereabouts. Here's Barr. Ostrich now. He's getting told to step forward by Fortunatau. Going forward for Cittadini. Almost worked out for Sotira. Does in the end. Gal wants it played. Can he get on his left foot? He's trying to, but desperate defending. In the end, gets the shot off, does Hamish Gal. But well over the bar. Not on target and not testing Luis Italiano. And Gal, you could see the moment he received that ball, he had one thing on his mind, and that was to create enough space to get a shot away. Moving forward by Italiano, strong header from Bar. And Cittadini putting Palmity under pressure, clipped his heels though, and Declan Wood saw that. Straight away, the whistle blows. Solid crowd at TK Shutter Reserve. Stands fairly full. And you can hear the MetroStars bench already complaining about how long it's taking Luis Italiano to take that free kick, but they showed good gamesmanship last week. That's what you can call it, and wasting time and getting what they needed to in the end. And it doesn't matter how you get it, as long as you hit the target in the end. And that's what they did last week. That's what they need to do again here today, Bayswater. Disrupt the play, slow the play down, frustrate the MetroStars, just like they did Sydney United last week. And they'll get the result, as they have been all tournament so far. Tough one to deal with there for the MetroStars. Almost got caught out defensively. Here's Lagalia. Lagalia has a go and hits the side netting. Good attempt from Oliver Lagalia. Nagel. Force back, and now you can see that Bayswater is perhaps stepping a little higher in midfield. A very, very deep block. The opening 10 to 15 minutes of this one. Seem to have stepped out a little now. Sotira crosses in, too much on that one. Go out on the other side for a throw in for the visitors. Giles Davies, top scorer for Bayswater. Lagalia, the start man up top, yet to find the back of the net in his 3 games of the competition. He'll be keen to open his account this afternoon. He's made a foul though instead, and kicked it to the MetroStars in a good position. And a chance for Gal to deliver the ball into the box, and he'll need it to be better than what his corner was to put Luis Italiano under a little bit of pressure. The wind is blowing that way, so that could cause some issues for Italiano as well. Fortunatau and Bar definitely targets in the area, but again overhit for the 2nd consecutive time by Hamish Gal. It may be that the wind is just carrying the ball that little bit more. Needs to take a little bit off the delivery. 2 times now. Overhit crosses from good positions that could have put Bayswater under pressure. Header won by Fortunatau, has won many of those already this afternoon. Headed forward. Straight into the hands of Italiano. by Legalia, but quickly won back by the home team. Nagel, wide for Visser. Visser cuts in on the right. Looking for options. Strong challenge though. Comes in from Corness, and Bayswater come away with the ball now. Working hard though. Back was Thomas Visser. Wood's telling Visser to calm down. It's his last chance. And I noticed that last week, Bayswater's team really get into the opponent. You could see Matt Sparrow there, the first one leading the banter, we'll call it. Really letting Visser know what he thought. And they did it last week to Carlos de Oliveira. Really got in his head, and he's such an influential player for Sydney United, but getting into his head, they made it difficult for him to focus on the task. It's exactly what Bayswater do. They get in your face, they get your mind off the task at hand, and then they punish you. Headed back toward Legalia. Legalia goes down there. Half shouts for a penalty, but they were never coming. Southgate loses out, as does Lowry. Free kick goes the way of Sotira and MetroStars. And the physicality is just starting to pick up a little. And you can see Declan Woods telling the players, just calm down, lads. We've still got a long time and a lot of football still to play. 65 minutes to be exact. McNamara takes it forward into space. Wide for Nagel. Fortuna Town now. Barbiero, haven't seen much of him. And mostly Visser and Cittadini. And Cittadini running out of real estate there. Again, credit to the defensive structure of Bayswater, not really allowing for any clear-cut chances. No nonsense defending. Bearing result at the moment, and Lowry strong there with Barbiero in the challenge. And the wind holds that one up, and the spin helps Lowry out. Gets to the ball first, is battling Barbiero again, and out-muscles him for a second time. And again there, a late foul, late whistle. And Bayswater get another free kick. Just look at Lowry, how hard he worked there, just frustrating the opponent. In the end, wins the free kick, and this is what could secure Bayswater's passage into the next round of competition. Hard-working side. It won't lie down for anyone. Hughes now has the chance to deliver a free kick, driven into the box. Doesn't find anyone. Barbiero plays it forward. Cittadini gets past one. How many blue and black jerseys swoop around. And now driving forward is Giles Davies. Plays it wide for Aiden Edwards. Forward for Legalia. What a save from Ostrich. Chance there for Bayswater. A golden opportunity to take the lead. And Cody Ostrich, with a strong right hand, keeps that one out. The best chance of the game goes to the team that's sat for almost 30 minutes of the game, absorbing attack after attack. On their first proper foray forward, they almost hit the lead. Feed forward for Legalia. And Legalia gets there ahead of Barr, but Barr recovers well. Legalia goes down, wants the free kick. He's laid on top of the ball. And the free kick goes the way of MetroStars. A handful is Ollie Legalia. And here's that opportunity again now. Great ball in from Edwards. The header got there from Legalia, but Ostrich saw it all the way. Tangle the legs there. Perhaps a little unlucky, Legalia, not to get the free kick initially. Did lay on the ball though, so I can see why Declan Woods gave the free kick the way of the MetroStars, but it was the initial contact where maybe Legalia was fouled. McNamara, wide for Nagel. So that is. Now Barbiera has a look up. Nagel into Visser. And Visser looked to break through the box, but defended well again. This time it was Thomas Southgate. Nagel, back for McNamara. Just so strong defensively, so tough to break down the visitors. Here's Cittadini. Gal. Visser still down, and Visser requires attention, it seems. Chatter down below as well between the two benches. Getting stuck into each other. This is what it's all about. Both teams want to progress further. They want to keep their Australian Championship hopes alive. Here was the incident, and slightly late challenge from Hughes. Didn't look like there was much in it, but he's kept Visser down. Don Nyonkuru was injured when these two played last time, and we won't be seeing him for the rest of the competition. High hopes MetroStars had for Don Nyonkuru, but that injury has meant that his tournament is over. Injured against Bayswater in round 2. And that was a late challenge there as well from McNamara, as Visser back on to the park and with the ball at his feet. Now McNamara. Fortuna Tau. Barbiero switches play now. Good ball to Nagel. Good cross into the area too. Bit of confusion. Visser, can he get it out? Plays it to Nagel. Back in the box and headed away. Strong challenge there by Fortuna Tau. Ed was looking to return the favour. MetroStars get possession. Here's McNamara. Barbiero. MetroStars looking to turn up the heat now a little. Visser picking the ball up in that pocket again. Look how quickly they close him down though. Giles Davies dropping so low to help defensively. And now Legalia, who's one to chase for himself. And gets fouled again. So intelligent from Legalia. Kept the ball, had nowhere to go, no one to play the ball to. In the end, wins his team a free kick in an excellent position. and gives Declan Hughes the chance to deliver another ball into the box and put Ostrich under some more pressure. And Patrick Lowry looks to have pulled rank. Seems as though he'll try the in-swinger with the left foot now. Palmati scored last week. He's in the box again. I know Jackson Stevens is a threat as well. Cross comes in, headed away. Edwards gets taken out this time. No whistle though. And now the MetroStars can break. The ball switched to Cittadini. Not much support for Michael Cittadini. Arrives now in Hamish Gow, who loses his footing somewhat. And then fouls as well, the captain Palmati. And Bayswater are incensed. They wanted a free kick given for the foul on Edwards. This one there was Sotira in the collision. It could have gone the way of Bayswater. MetroStars though played to the whistle, kept going, created a half-decent opportunity for themselves, but they couldn't take advantage. And again, they could not test Luis Italiano. The transition of the visitors, incredible as well. So many blue and black jerseys back defending immediately. Surprisingly, we haven't had a yellow card yet. We've had a number of challenges. Lagalia trying to backheel that one through. Palmati clears away. Nagel for Gal. Gal switches play now. Sotira forced back. Free kick goes the way of MetroStars. Cornes, the judge to have fouled Sotira. And Gal hasn't delivered a good ball into the box yet. Is this the moment? He does so now. He's been asked to leave it, and Visa will stand over this one and deliver something into the area. Cross comes in again, another heavy cross, too much on that. For the third time, third set piece, and a third wasted opportunity for the home team. Southgate coming together there with the MetroStars player as well after that set piece. Declan Woods just having a chat to Southgate and the captain Palmati, ensuring that everyone's heads are in the game. Italiano plays it forward. Straight out for a MetroStars throw, and Sparrow and Bayswater bench making it very difficult for Nagel to take the throw. Ostrich plays the ball forward and Cittadini gets to it, but the flag's been raised. He looked on for a moment, only to be denied an opportunity to test Italiano by the assistant referee's flag on the far side. And Italiano having a giggle because someone from the MetroStars bench said, how long is it taking to take the free kick? And as I said, Italiano knows exactly what he's doing. Here's a chance for Bayswater now. It's Patrick Lowry. Lowry looking to get a shot off, and again Ostrich gets down low and saves well. was just a bit of a coming together in back play as well between Legalia and Barr. But Patrick Lowry gets a shot off, and again, Ostrich is tested. And once more, he comes out on top, the MetroStars keeper. Visa, square pass for Sotira. Sotira gets it back, and Italiano forced into a save. It's not over yet. Cittadini, what a chance for MetroStars top scorer. Jackson Walls first sets up a delightful pass for Sotira, which was saved well finally by Italiano. And then Cittadini, how he missed the follow-up. Again, it was Walls with another great ball into the box. And they're coming again. Cleared away, Gow uses his hand to control that. And the MetroStars with a few really good opportunities in the space of 30 seconds. Their best opportunities in the game so far, and they haven't been able to beat Italiano. Score remains 0-0, 5 minutes left in the first half. Both teams with opportunities to hit the front. That one the best for the home team so far. Lowry gets it the wrong way. Palmati taking no chances. And the whistle comes late, and Lowry's frustrated, but it was Legalia. They ran into the heels of Lachlan Barr. That's why the whistle went. Nagel with a heavy touch, and Southgate saw it, cleared away. Edwards strong in the challenge there. Corness plays it wide for Mitchinson. Cross comes in. And Legalia off the ball, just kicked out at Noah McNamara. And Ollie Legalia is a very, very lucky boy right now. Declan Woods wouldn't have seen that. And he's come at him again there, Legalia, with one intention. And watch that battle between those two. Oh, McNamara and Ollie Legalia now on a few occasions have come together. Legalia, as I mentioned moments earlier, getting away with one, kicking out at the central defender from the MetroStars. These Walls was instrumental in those two previous opportunities for the MetroStars, as well as this man Sotira. Barbiero switches play, lovely switch of play Fabian Barbiero has. Sotira, across came Southgate, will get the first yellow card of the game, and it will go the way of Christian Sotira. It took 43 minutes for the first card to come out. Perhaps not the worst of the challenges we've seen in this half so far, but Declan Woods deems that one worthy of a booking. And more importantly for Luis Italiano, allows him to scrape a few more seconds off the clock as we edge closer to half-time. Legalia has kept that in, good header. And now Edwards driving forward, easily gets around McNamara. Fortunatau, though, comes across a good challenge, and says Giles Davies second best there. Limped away from that challenge. Southgate looking for the corner. Cleared away by Fortuna Town. Southgate first to it, but his head up goes the way and falls into the path of Visser. And Thomas Visser now driving forward. Look at Lowry trying to chase him down. Visser does well. Here's Hamish Gow, gets it on the left. Gow took a deflection. What a save from Italiano. It took a crazy deflection, and Luis Italiano adjusted his body and stuck out a strong arm to keep that one out. Look at that movement on that ball. And I'll tell you what, Christian Sotira came in late there on Palmati. He'd received a yellow card 2 minutes prior to that, and he's going to get a talking to here. This could be very dangerous for Sotira. And he's going to be a very, very lucky boy now. Declan Woods gives him his final warning. He had every right to go for that ball, Sotira, but he came in a little too heavy. And a little too hard on the captain, Palmatier. But what a save from Italiano. You could see the swerve on the ball. Now, was it the wind or a deflection? I'm not entirely sure. What I do know is that the Bayswater keeper made a phenomenal save. Southgate. Strong there from Hughes. Wins the free kick. Cittadini made the foul. And there'll be 3 minutes of time added on. That is a minimum of 3 minutes, of course. Italiano sends this one forward now. And feels as though Matt Sparrow wants his team in the sheds as soon as possible. The MetroStars have created a few opportunities late in this half. Inside the last 5 minutes, it has to be said. Before that, it was quite smooth sailing for Bayswater, despite giving the MetroStars all the possession in the first half. It wasn't until late on that Italiano was really tested. Sparrow needs to get his troops into the sheds. And Legalia works hard to keep that in, but Edwards won't get there first. Nagel. Nice feet from him to beat Legalia. Barbiero back for Gow. Good ball movement now from the MetroStars. It was all a little static and a little slow earlier on, and they've really picked up the pace, and that's why they've started to create these opportunities. The ball movement has been much, much better. When you're playing against a team with a deep block, it's how it needs to work. The ball's got to move quick. The movement off the ball has to be a lot better as well. One here to chase for Lowry. And he wins the ball there off McNamara, and Lowry's into the area, and Lowry's right foot doesn't deliver the cross he expected. Instead ends up out of the field, out for a goal kick. And by the time Cody Ostrich delivers this goal kick, we should hear the half-time whistle of the man in the middle, Declan Woods, who's had a very difficult game to referee so far. Free kick goes the way of Bayswater. And Declan Woods blows the whistle for half-time. Half-time with a few chances and some very, very heavy challenges.
Let's hear it, big half from the boys.
Half-time score, MetroStars 0, Bayswater City 0.
Have the eastern states underestimated South Australia at their peril? Anytime northeastern MetroStars are in a national competition, they need to be respected. The team from TK Shutter are a 21st century success story in the city that the great Johnny Warren once described as
the true football capital of Australia.
Since their formation in the mid-90s, MetroStars have won 7 state cups and finished top of the league 11 times, both more than any other team in that time.
Fabian Barbiero, you show off. What a goal.
5 times qualified for the national rounds of the Australia Cup, and NPL National Finals champions in 2014, including a win against South Melbourne at Lakeside along the way. Watch out for the yellow and red stripes of MetroStars. They're coming to make SA great in the Australian Championship. You can't start a new competition without Bayswater City. Who was the first premier and champion of the NPL era in WA? Bayswater. First WA representative in the NPL National Finals? Bayswater. In the hat for the first ever FFA Cup National Round of 32?
Bayswater Inter.
So it should come as no surprise that the boys from Frank Drago Reserve are the West's sole representative for the next grand opening. Having toiled through a modest and merger-filled history, Bayswater City exploded into their golden era in the 2010s. A three-peat, the jewel in the crown.
A big-time goal! And Bayswater are going to win the league tonight!
And now Bayswater City has ended an 8-year wait to peak again and top the league in Western Australia to book their place in the Australian Championship.
Football's back home. It'd be great to be on SBS again.
It's going to definitely give the Australian Championship a massive, massive platform.
You're not just showcasing yourself on YouTube or anything anymore. It's SBS, it's massive.
It's great that it's going to be live free there. It's great exposure.
Every player want to be in TV, and I think that's really good for the people in Australia.
Now I can tell all my siblings I just tell them to turn on SBS and watch me there.
It's the best thing to happen to football in Australia in a very long time.
It's integral to all these clubs and fans and players to have the games broadcasted live.
That's where you want to be on free-to-air SBS. Everyone watches it.
To have football back on, I guess, the main stage of where it all started, it's exciting. It's a great opportunity for the whole of Australia to watch.
You never know what's going to happen.
We just hope that we can do this code proud.
For every football lover in Australia, when you hear the SBS, you think about football.
I grew up with watching the World Game on SBS.
On a Sunday from first thing in the morning. All day football.
I was an avid follower of the Captain Socceroo, Johnny Warren.
Craig Foster. Les Murray days, you can't forget it.
All the iconic moments in football have been on SBS.
SBS was the home of football, so it's great that we're back there.
And here are some first half highlights, and it was quite the intriguing first half. Oli Legalia there with an effort for Bayswater. One of the first ones that the away side had. They didn't really trouble the MetroStars all that much, but this was some chance. Legalia's header so well saved by Ostrich. And despite Bayswater defending for the majority of the half, that was the best chance of the game up until that moment. And they'll probably be feeling that they should have been one to the good. And then this one came for the home side. First Sotira, and then this chance for Cittadini. You can see Sotira, he thought it was in, he grabbed his head in disbelief that Cittadini, the top scorer for the MetroStars, wasn't able to slot that one beyond Luis Italiano. Had one more chance, and look at that deflection. How Italiano adjusted his legs and got a strong right arm out, I'm not quite sure, but it was a phenomenal save to keep the scores scoreless. Again with many, many heavy challenges, and you can see there the MetroStars have had more shots than Bayswater. They've had more possession. But look at that foul count. The foul count is exactly as you read. Bayswater, so aggressive, so physical, really letting their opponents know they're in for a tough, tough battle this afternoon. We'll go back to Friday night highlights. West Harpia against Sydney United, the other game in this group. And it was Harpia that came away with the points and left Sydney United winless after 5 games in the competition. Tredon Kelly, again, the hero, scoring late in the first half to secure the 3 points. He was the one that scored the equaliser last week against the MetroStars. And how about this for a game? Sydney Olympic and Norton City Excelsior. Olympic needed the win. They needed the 3 points. They led 2-0. Everything was going their way. Norton got themselves back in the game before Olympic made it 3-1, and it looked as though it was all going to come down to the final round of games. But a late penalty was slotted home, and then the header from Jankovic in the 96th minute of the game secures Morton a point. While South Melbourne, well, they kept their streak of games going, making it 5 wins from 5, defeating Broadmeadow Magic yesterday afternoon. The only team to have secured all 5 victories so far in the competition, South Melbourne. And aren't they absolutely flying at the moment? There you have it. Currently, Avondale lead Northwest Sydney Spirit by 1-0, and that is their passage through to the last 8 if they can win. Bayswater's point here keeps them atop of the table. South Melbourne, as we mentioned, already secured their spot last weekend on Group B. Heidelberg secured their spot in the quarterfinals earlier today with victory. With the draw against the Wollongong Wolves, and there are all the scores. Earlier today, Marconi defeated South Hobart 2-0. Heidelberg and Wollongong shared the spoils, as did Preston Lions and Canberra, Croatia. Avondale currently leading Northwest Sydney Spirit by 1-0. And we'll be back with you shortly for the second half at TK Shutter Reserve. Scoreless first half. Lots of chances though at both ends. MetroStars really dominating possession in that first half. Bayswater sitting deep, inviting the pressure. And believing in their disciplined defence that Matt Sparrow prides his team on. Healthy crowd here at TK Shutter Reserve. And it is quite sunny out there, but the wind is blowing a gale. And you can see that with a number of high balls that are quite difficult to deal with, in particular for defenders. And the little ones are having a good time, and hopefully one day we see them on our screens taking part in the Australian Championship in MetroStars colours. As we said, this game has so much on the line, in particular for the MetroStars. If the result is to stay as it is, the MetroStars Australian Championship will come to an end. They will not be mathematically able to catch either West Tapia or Bayswater City. A point for Bayswater secures their spot in the quarterfinals, but also puts them in the box seat for next week's game against West Tapia. And we'll go through the tables once more for you. Moreton City Excelsior, with that point yesterday, have just about secured their spot in the last 8. Marconi's win against South Hobart, but only a point for the Wolves against Heidelberg, and the Wolves had the opportunities to grab much more than that. They didn't. Thus, Marconi now in the driving seat. Avondale and Preston in the driving seat in Group C.
Coming back, your MetroStars.
Avondale, who currently
got the ball. Oh, my GPS just turned off. Oh, awesome. Oh, I just heard it. Alright, good luck. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. No changes. Yeah, nice. I can't hear you when you're not pressing the button. I'm not pressing buttons, so that's how poor of me.
Come on, boys, come on! Come on!
I hate the half-time break. Legs get tight. Alright. Hey Fabian, this half, mate. Just me.
He's Walls now. End to end at the moment. Ball comes across goal. Tadini trying to get it back from Nagel. There's McNamara now. Switching play. Searching for Walls. What a touch from Walls. And he's found the back of the net. It's taken a deflection. Jackson Walls has been phenomenal all game. And the scoring is opened via a deflection off a Bayswater defender. But Jackson Walls won't care. He probably should have went direct at goal anyway. But the touch beats Luis Italiano. And the MetroStars have the goal they've craved all game. How about that for a first touch? Incredible from Jackson Walls. Beautiful technique to take the ball beyond Sam Mitchinson. And then the captain, Palmety, gets a touch onto the ball that gets it beyond Luis Italiano. And the home team lead 1-0 against Bayswater City in the 53rd minute of the game. How will Bayswater respond now? This would really make for an interesting match day 6 as things stand. Apia Leichhardt lead the league table on 10 points. Bayswater are equal with them on 10 as well, but Apia with a better goal difference. Then MetroStars come in on 7 points, and they're back home again next week as Halls goes on another run this time. Strong challenge from Mitchinson. And the MetroStars will host City United here at TK Shutter again next week. Apia host Bayswater at Leichhardt Oval. Should the MetroStars win and Bayswater fail to get a point, Bayswater, despite their phenomenal run in the Australian Championship, will be out. But there's still a long time and a lot of football to go here as Lowry delivers into the box. Testing one by Gal, and it's at the top of the netting, and it'll be a corner. Do not discount Bayswater yet. They've shown on many occasions already throughout this game that they can challenge their opponents and create opportunities. Here's one from a corner. Deep delivery, but too much there for Palmety. Taken short. Sent forward by McNamara. Hughes closed down there. One fortunate out. Ball played forward now. Legalia, the flag's raised. It was raised immediately. Finished in the end, but it won't matter. The assistant referee's flag was raised. Take the free kick, and then the MetroStars now that'll game manage, something that Bayswater did so well last week and even in the first half. Here's Hamish Gow, closed down, but the ball remains with the home side. Fortuna Tau for McNamara. Ball played forward for Visser. Went out though. The Bayswater throw. Free kick for Bayswater, and again it's those two, similarly to the first half, Legalia and McNamara coming together. Declan Woods has a lot to say to Legalia. Not a very happy camper at the moment is Ollie Legalia. McNamara getting a talking to as well. Not quite sure what happened there between the two. Free kick taken now. Delivered into the area, but nobody attacking it properly for Bayswater. And Ostrich will just take his time. Here is the MetroStars keeper, made some key saves in this game already. What did Luis Italiano before being beaten by that effort from Jackson Walls? Barbiero goes down but manages to kick the ball. It's a poor pass there from McNamara, but he recovers well. And he plays the ball forward for Cittadini. Nice combination with him and Visser, but Visser's touch let him down. Cittadini gets it back, brings it wide for the man of the moment so far, Jackson Walls. One-on-one with Mitchinson. And Walls clips it in toward the near post, headed away by Palmatier. Nagel trying to feed in Cittadini. Miles Davies plays it in for Legalia. Legalia's in the area, and a good challenge there. Coming across Lachlan Barr. Legalia just couldn't sort his feet. It took too long. The ball wouldn't sit for him. And without enough time for Lachlan Barr to come across and make the challenge. And it'll be Sean McManus to come in now and offer some more bite in attack for the visitors. Started the first 3 games. Important for what Bayswater do, and the cross comes in, header. It was a free header. What a chance that was for Jackson Stevens. And you could see Thomas Southgate grabbing his head. Stevens should have done better with that. They are the moments that the MetroStars need to stay awake and alive for, because Bayswater can punish as Jackson Walls goes on another fine run. Looking for options, forced to play square for Sotira. Walls. Back for Fortuna Tau. And Walls fouled this time, 2 hands around the body by Mitchinson, and Walls asking, what are you asking for, mate? It was a clear foul. He rugby tackled him to the ground. And you can see there, literally threw Walls to the ground. More substitutions taking place. Deegan Brook is coming on for the visitors. Replacing Giles Davies.
Substitution for Bayswater City
Trying to freshen up that front third now.
Number 27, Deegan Brook.
Give the MetroStars something more to think about, and in fairness, got nothing to lose, and that's a great ball this time. Finally a good delivery from Hamish Gow. Nobody this time getting on the end of it. His previous two crosses into the box. Not great. That one much better. Another one for Legalia to chase and put Barr under pressure for. McManus takes it early. McManus will leave this one for Jackson Stevens for a long throw into the area. We've seen long throws work a treat in the English Premier League this year. They went short instead, and it didn't work out. Stevens needs to get back now in position. And delivers this one. It's a high one, testing one for Ostrich. And in this wind, the MetroStars keeper could only tip that one away. It was heading into the far corner, with Legalia arriving and offering some pressure and a threat. Cody Ostrich reacted well in the end. Corner comes in, near post header from McManus, the substitute. Lifted it a little too high. Not troubling Cody Ostrich with the header. But again, another warning sign to the MetroStars. McNamara plays it forward, looking for Gow. Barbiero. Sotira. All played forward. And now the MetroStars need to defend as McManus gets a hold of the ball. Mitchinson looking for Lowry, who's had a quiet game for his standards. And Jackson Fortunatau. MetroStars Junior sees that one out over the line. Interestingly, works with Christian Sotira as an accountant. There's Jackson Fortunatau. Headed away by Palmetier. His Walls holds off Lowry and keeps possession. MetroStars looking comfortable again. Hamish Gow, the MetroStars Player of the Year for 2025. Well defended by the visitors, but again, the home team straight back into possession. Here's Jackson Walls. Barbiero feeding him in, and Walls gets the cross away. Lowry had to react only as far as Sotira, and Sotira dances into the box. Sotira tried to find the near post. Didn't connect as he would have with the ball, as he would have liked with the ball, I should say. And sprayed it just wide of Luis Italiano's goal. Ball cleared forward. Regalia giving chase. McManus. Still McManus, tried to get through a couple yellow and red jerseys and wins his team a free kick. Danny Greystone not happy with the call from Declan Woods. And he gives Declan Hughes the chance to find a teammate in the area as Palmati goes forward once more. Likes of Legalia and Southgate up there as well that can really put their bodies about. The cross comes in. It's a great ball, and again Ostrich holds. It looked as though Palmati was going to get there ahead of the MetroStars keeper, and Lowry's got to get back and defend now as Visser goes the other way. Here's Hamish Gow. Fortuna Tau. Ball played forward for Sotira, and smart goalkeeping from Italiano. Off his line early and punches the ball away. You feel as though the game, with 20 minutes to go, or just over 20, Bayswater, if they don't concede a second, there's still a chance of perhaps creating one more opportunity, giving themselves one more chance to find an equaliser and a golden worthy point. But it'll not only lift them to the top of Group D, but also ensure their spot in the quarterfinals. McManus sends it forward, another one for Legalia to chase. This time Walls came across to help. Throwing goes the way of the visitors. Taken quickly by McManus. Cleared by McNamara. All the way back to Italiano. Headed away by Nagel. Throwing in now for Bayswater. Long throwing coming now from Jackson Stevens. Can Bayswater finds an equaliser. The throw comes in, headed on by Palmatier. The other substitute, Deegan Brook, back out to Stevens. Palmatier looking for a teammate. They let it bounce in the box, and Lowry missed the ball, which Sotira took advantage of and cleared away. Dangerous moments for the home side. Legalia heads it on. Shot taken there from Brooks. Wide of the target. Deegan Brook, the substitute, getting onto that flick on from Legalia. Couldn't control his effort. To be fair, McNamara would have made the block anyway had the shot been on target. His Walls goes down there on the challenge from Lowry, and he gets a yellow card, Lowry. Doesn't look too happy with the yellow card, Patrick Lowry. Gives the MetroStars the chance to lift one into the area. And that is because that yellow card will keep Lowry out of next week's massive clash against West Apia. That is why Lowry was so disappointed with Woods' decision to give the yellow card. It's not going to be a massive, massive hit for the Bayswater City team, losing an influential player like Patrick Lowry. But Sotira has a goal! And an absolute spectacular strike! He quietens the crowd. One of the goals of the tournament. Christian Sotira on the volley gives Luis Italiano absolutely no chance in the Bayswater goal and doubles the MetroStars' advantage and keeps them alive in the Australian Championship. A phenomenal goal. Perfect technique. He read the bounce the whole way, and look at that strike off the underside of the bar. There's nothing sweeter in football than when the ball comes off the underside of the bar like it does there. And Christian Sotira has the MetroStars on their way to a massive 3 points, 3 points they needed to take. The 24-year-old who spent time in Udinese's youth academy, played for Triestina in the Serie C as well. Shows all his class and quality there. Spectacular from the MetroStars and their number 8. And now how does Bayswater recover from this? They'll be without Lowry next week. They need a point and they need to hope that the MetroStars don't win. The way things are going, there's still a lot of things they need to work out for Bayswater to miss out, but they're all quite possible. Even though there's still 15 minutes to go in this one, you can't see Bayswater now getting back into this. You need to ensure that the key players are rested and available next week now. That game has all the more on the line for them. They needed a point here. That's all they needed to ensure they'd finish in the top 2 of the group. Barbiero there. Fouling Cornes. Here's Legalia. Legalia delivers into the box, and the header there from Gow. Seen all the way by Ostrich. Taken short by the MetroStars keeper. Sotira closed down. Ball cleared upfield now. Palmatier needs to deal with that. Here's Gao. Fortuna Town for the scorer of the second goal, that special second goal, Christian Sotira. And goal difference could come into play as well. It may be an important part of how everything ends up. As things stand, Bayswater's goal difference is 1. MetroStars' goal difference is 1. Should MetroStars win and Bayswater lose next week, that means MetroStars will finish above Bayswater. So that's why it is important that Bayswater can at least try and score 1 goal. Give themselves a slightly better advantage ahead of their opponent. Throw taken by Mitchinson toward Lagalia. Cleared away by Gao. Mitchinson now with the throw again. And time is really running out for the Western Australian side. Mitchinson delivers. Lagalia flicks on, but MetroStars clear again. It's them doing the defending now. Showing their discipline at the back. Cittadini, what a ball. Forward for Vissa, and Thomas Vissa gets into the area. Vissa just wide of the target. It wasn't a bad strike from Vissa. Didn't connect probably as cleanly as he would have liked, but still had Italiano worried for a moment. In the end, wide of the target. And still the score remains 2-0 to the home side. And the chance the other side, it was a great opportunity for Deegan Brook. It seemed as though he didn't expect the ball to fall in his path as it did. And he should have done so much better there. What a chance for Deegan Brook. He knows it as well. Meanwhile, MetroStars under serious pressure here from Bayswater. They've managed to clear their lines. Double change incoming now for Matt Sparrow. Mason Tatafu will come on. Takayuki Sone. And here's the 3 changes made now by Matt Sparrow. 3 interval changes, I should say. Sam Mitchinson came off. Here's Sone trying to get his first touch onto the ball. Tatafu, his first touch.
Substitution for
just come on as well.
Just come off, number 30, Thomas Southgate,
Jackson
and number 16,
Stevens
is
the one replaced.
Takayuki Sone, and number 21, Asen Tatafu.
Free kick goes the way of Fortuna Town. Taken long by the MetroStars. Here's Walls, another fine touch. Delivery didn't match that first touch, but the technique that Jackson Walls has shown in this game definitely caught the eye. Here's Barbiero back for Fortunatau. Sorted up in the corner. Saliano ensures that won't happen. McManus doesn't even win the corner kick, and Bar gets the congratulations from his central defensive partner in Noah McNamara. Barbiero prepares to come off, hands over the captain's armband to Jackson Walls.
Number 18, Fabian Barbiero. Making way for number 24, Anthony Rapuano.
He's replaced by Anthony Rapuano. And Nagel, the second substitute. Also coming off. Lachlan Barr has been very, very good at the back for the MetroStars. Plays for Bradford City in the UK. In the last few years in the A-League with both Adelaide United and Perth Glory. Now for his second stint with the MetroStars. Cleared away by Rapuano. The foul there, offside flag as well, caught on Legalia. There you go, Legalia just getting under the legs of Barr. Ostrich, central for the substitute, who Rapuano probably not entirely warm yet. Forces a throw in here. And the question is, how does Matt Sparrow now prepare his team for next week? They've shown some character throughout this tournament so far, and they'll need to do the same next weekend. Here's Lowry, crosses in, it's a good ball into the box. That would have made for a nervy finish. Hughes clips it back. There'll be a corner. Can we get an exciting end to this one? Can Bayswater find one with only minutes remaining of the 90? Lowry to deliver the in-swinger. It's a good ball. Header there from Palmatier. McManus is under it. Gets it back out to Lowry. Cross comes back in the box again and headed away. Clearance wasn't ideal, but it doesn't matter. The ball's away from the danger zone. Mitchinson will take the throw. Hughes, and that's a disappointing cross from Declan Hughes. Couldn't quite wrap the outside of his foot around the ball. Goes out for a goal kick. And the MetroStars get closer and closer to that 3 points now. And the second ball on the pitch, Declan Woods, and calls play back. And a drop ball here in front of Cody Ostrich. You can see McManus sneaking up behind, and I'll tell you what, Cody Ostrich is not happy with what McManus did there. Christian D'Angelo, another one of those substitutes for the MetroStars. Another card here coming out for Matt Sparrow, I believe. Barrett. Now gone to Stuart Moses, the assistant coach of Bayswater City. Throw-in taken deep into the box. McManus clips it back in. Cross took a deflection. And now maybe MetroStars can break the other way. It's Cittadini. Mitchinson comes back. Look how many blue and black jerseys are getting back, but they might not be able to hold off. Cittadini just wide. What a chance that could have been to really seal it. Sornet for Brook. Goes down after the challenge, no foul. Hughes can't keep, sorry, not Hughes. Lowry can't keep it in. Throwing now for the MetroStars. There'll be another yellow card to the Bayswater bench. This time it goes to Sparrow, I believe. So if he didn't receive the first, he's received the second one. Throw taken by Walls. Free kick the way of MetroStars, and Cittadini going face to face with Mitchinson. There was a lot of fire in this one after the first battle between the two. Free kick now for the MetroStars. Hamish Gow to take. Sends it long. Carmatier wins the header. Here's Jackson Walls. Been outstanding throughout the whole game. Created lots of opportunities for his teammates. Got his reward with that first goal. That took a wicked deflection of Palmatier. Walls taking the throw. Sets it up. Too much space to turn there. Crosses in, but nobody at the far post. Probably overhit that a little. Did Christian Sotira. Here's Visser. Still Visser. Holding off Tatafu. All ball says Declan Woods. McManus turns, but there's Fortune Natal. Headed on by Legalia. Cleared by Bar. Sonic can't bring it down. Ball bounced, and with the wind as crazy as it is, you can't let the ball bounce. They get fortunate here though, Bayswater. They got the free kick. Fourth official has indicated there'd be 5 minutes. We've already had 2. If they are to somehow get themselves some sort of a chance, Declan Hughes has to find the back of the net here. He lines this one up, and Hughes strikes off the wall, and a great touch from Cody Ostrich. Needed to touch that over the bar. It would have made for a grandstand finish here. Deflected off the wall, and the keeper then got a touch. Cross comes in toward the far post, and Legalia and Palmity get in each other's way. And the chance is gone. And that should just about be that now. If it wasn't settled earlier, well, now it definitely is. The MetroStars did what they had to at home against a stubborn Bayswater City side. Sortira loses out. Here's McManus. Good challenge from Bar. Sonnet. Looking the boys, Brook. Gives it away now though to Sortira, who looks to release Cittadini, and there's support coming as well down the left. Sprays it to the substitute, Rapuanu, and it's saved by Vissa. Sorry, Vissa's attempt was saved in the end. Ooh, pass played forward. Easily read by the MetroStars defence. Hamish Gow. Ball played forward. Cittadini, beautiful touch. But Palmity wins it off him. And Cittadini wins it back. Chance now. Rapuano is in the area. Cittadini goes on his own. Still Cittadini! Oh, that would have been magical. Got a bit fortunate to be fair, but still. Danced right through the Bayswater defence. In the end, Luis Italiano making another important save. As Declan Woods brings this one to an end. And the MetroStars celebrate victory. They live to fight another day, the South Australian Premiers. 2 goals in the second half, enough for all 3 points. The MetroStars defeat Bayswater City by 2-0.
Support of the Australian Championship. Please take care exiting from TK Shuttle Reserve, and remember, stay here to help should you require any assistance. And of course, be here next week. Don't miss it. We need your support. One more time for your MetroStars.
The 2 goals in the second half after a stubborn Bayswater performance. And this was the first. Jackson Walls was so influential in the first half. Everything that MetroStars created came through their right back. This time getting fortunate with a touch off the Bayswater captain. And Jackson Walls opened the scoring. And there were chances in the second period. Cody Ostrich had to be on task throughout the whole game. Despite Bayswater not having much possession, they still had some great opportunities, but then there was this. What a strike from Christian Sortira on the volley, hitting the underside of the bar, giving Luis Italiano no chance. Perfect technique. A beautiful goal to secure all 3 points for the MetroStars. Bayswater, as I said, had chances of their own. That one there falling the way of Deegan Brook. Having just come on, didn't expect the ball to fall as well as it did, and lifted his effort over the bar. But as Bayswater opened up, the MetroStars started to create chance after chance, and this was a great one for Michael Cittadini. Did everything but hit the target. In the end, it was enough for all 3 points. The MetroStars, the dominant team here this afternoon, deserve their win, deserve their 3 points, and deserve to stay alive in the competition. Bayswater, they didn't lie down either though. Had their own opportunities, and you can see there 10 shots in the end, a lot of those coming after they went down 1-0. Full-time score as well. Just completed at Avondale, Avenger Park. Spirit going down to Avondale FC, 1-0. And the ladder, as you can see, Group A, South Melbourne secured their spot through. Morton City Excelsior not far away. Heidelberg also through. Marconi need a point against the Wolves, but they also need to lose 5-0 to give the Wolves any opportunity. But here, Bayswater moved to second place. The MetroStars are still alive. They host Sydney United next week. A win and a loss for Bayswater will mean the MetroStars jump them into second place. We have an exciting final day of the Australian Championship still to come. Thank you for viewing this afternoon. Full time at TK Shutter Reserve. MetroStars 2, Bayswater City 0.